I play Sergeant Bill Brewster, and he's the head of a special narcotics task force that's been tracking dozens of shipments of cocaine from Colombia. And their sort of aim, his goal, his purpose is to stop city drug rings and to stop these cartel shipments from ever reaching the United States. And he's quite a character, you know. He's a little bit gruff and staunch and set in his ways. So he sometimes clashes with other colleagues in the force. And but yeah, he's a really interesting guy. He's really fun to play. Sergeant Brewster's relationship with Ayanna Bell is they have a bit of a chilly past, and he used to be her boss at Narco, and then before she moved to organized crime. But they always sort of clashed there and butted heads. So all of a sudden they sort of stumble upon each other when Bill Brewster comes to organized crime, and they find out that they have to work together on this special case. Where they're trying to take down the Costa organization, which is, you know, just a bunch of bad guys, if you will. So, you know, they're sort of trying to find their way through that and to stay focused on the task at hand and not get caught up with, you know, their own feelings about each other. But there are a lot of moments where they butt heads, and it makes for some really fun, interesting scenes. The relationship between Bill Brewster and Stabler is really, I mean, I find it amusing at times, because Stabler just kind of, he just almost acts like Brewster doesn't exist, and that makes for it being a bit humorous. But, you know, Brewster sort of takes that personal. And but yeah, again, he's another one, and Stabler right now is undercover. So he's in a whole mindset that he's not wanting to deal with these guys in the office, especially a new guy who's kind of like a jerk or acts like a jerk a little bit. So he's just not putting up with any of that. So it's been really fun to act with Chris Maloney, and you know, I mean, he's been doing it for so long. He's like iconic. So it's been awesome. I've been on the original Law and Order a few times, and I got to act with Jerry Orbach and Sam Waterston and Chris Noth. And I was just a kid. I was like in my early 20s, and then I did an episode, two episodes of SVU, and then they asked me to do organized crime. And how could I resist? I mean, the Law and Order family has always been so wonderful and so kind and generous with me and given me so many opportunities. And when they came to me with this, you know, wonderful character, Bill Brewster, I was like, I couldn't resist. And the writing is so stellar. It's so good. You know, as an actor, it's a pleasure to act on a show like that. I think what people love about these shows so much is there's a familiarity with the shows already. You know, Law and Order has been around for so long that people find a comfort in watching these episodes, and they're so wonderful, especially the original Law and Order and Law and Order SVU. You could, you know, watch each episode as its own thing. And I think, and again, the writing is just so great, and they're just so well put together that people, you know, are drawn to that, and they love it. I have friends that will put on Law and Order in the background in their apartments while they're doing stuff, and they say that they just love hearing it. And then you know, when they have a moment, they'll go and watch a few scenes, but they're just playing it in the background just to have it. It feels like home to them, you know. It's just such a special universe, the Law and Order universe, and yeah, I'm just so super fortunate to be a part of it.